Emily, the intake coordinator, here again. I'm going to show you how easy it is to enter a patient's contact detail in Hospice Tools eDocs. The contact screen is the next piece of the intake process. This is where you store patient's location, specifically addresses, phone numbers, as well as caregiver information. You can store an unlimited number of locations. For instance, if your patient is traveling between multiple sites at different times, you can easily store all those addresses and change the patient's current location on a day-to-day basis. If you're familiar with billing for hospice, this current location field flows seamlessly over to your bills and automatically associates the patient's current location in eDocs with the correct Q code or location code. That's why you'll see address type is selected and you can select facility or home. The facilities are then defined in the master files. You have different types of facilities such as assisted living, long-term care facilities, and skilled nursing homes. So let's go ahead and put Derek in a facility. You can select from a valid drop-down list, which again flows directly over to the Q codes in the billing. And it also allows for easy reporting. For instance, if you run a report over the past 6 months and see which patients you had in a particular facility, you can easily do that with these master lists. Derek is now in Acme Home Number 2. We click Update, and eDocs automatically puts in all the information associated with that facility, including the address and phone number. Let's go ahead and put in his contact information. We can select from this nice list of all different types of phone numbers. Type in a cell for Derek, as well as a home phone. We can also put in an email address for him. We update and all his information is nicely displayed on the screen. Let's also put in caregivers for Derek. The caregiver types are divided into primary and secondary. You can have multiple primary caregivers as well as multiple secondary caregivers, allowing for an unlimited list. We'll put in Derek's brother Steve as the primary contact and also that he is the POA. The system allows us to store Steve's address as well, which will make it easier when it comes time for things like bereavement mailings and family surveys. We'll add an address, and we can label each of our addresses. As you can see in the address screen, it also associates the county when you're talking about home locations where patients live. And the county flows directly into e-billing through the value codes. Because, as you know, each county is billed as a different wage index amount. So this is a nice seamless integration between e-billing and eDocs. It also stores the 9-digit zip code, which will mean that your Medicare claims won't get rejected, because we know that Medicare claims require the 9-digit code. Then we can go ahead and associate Steve's address with Steve. And let me show you how easy it is to change a patient's location address, as the patient may, at times, move around. So let's say that patient Derek decides to move in with his brother Steve for a few days. We simply go in, we update the file, and there you go. Derek is staying at Steve's home for today. And I'm sure you'll agree, that was super easy. Hospice Tools, how hospice happens.